A couple things. So, I believe the fan art I saw of Rao, it wasn't really fan art because it was actually like drawn by um, Monkey Dai, of Rao and Sar in a bath, a public bath, was fan art of that. I wouldn't say it's a false ending. Um, that ending you can get if you decide to vote for Rao and escape with you as you and Rao. That's what that was. So it kind of threw me off. This is like a lot of episodes late, but that's how it like justified itself and how it threw me off. It was actually artwork representing a non like the game that ending that does not lead to the later chapters of the game. I wouldn't say it's a bad ending per se. It's the ending that like you would think should be there, where it gives you the choice to do that should you as the player wanted to. It just like lets you do it. Yeah. So a couple recordings ago, I think it was like 3 or 4 recordings ago, I made some comment about how I was encoding the video. That doesn't really matter too much to the audience, but just to say this, I have gone back to doing it the previous way. So whatever changed when I made those comments, that has now been changed back because I have a GPU back in my system. So that doesn't GPUs don't really matter as far as actually running a visual novel, of course, because it doesn't have any 3D. It's not running on any sort of 3D engine. But they can be used to encode the video, especially on NVIDIA GPUs, Turing architecture or later. They all can, but the encoding quality isn't very good until about NVIDIA Turing architecture. So anyway, the characters I have left. So I'm going to do Alice and Sao, who's actually Shin, both surviving first, and then when I get done with this, I'll go back and do Reko and what's her face, Kana. Probably just do Reko and Kana together, so just do like the upper and lower diagonals, and in the skew position, so like Alice and Kana or Sao and Reko, I'll just kind of ignore those and hope that by doing Sao and Alice together, the 2 men and the 2 women, Reko and Kana, that I'll be able to capture most of what's going on. Hopefully, like, they don't have cross interactions that make things all complicated. Of course, there's going to be a lull in this recording of this game between when I finish what's out and when the next chapter comes out. And so there'll be opportunity to post comments that I will see after I've been recording everything that's out so far, where you can say like, oh, you missed something if you don't do these off-diagonal combinations, like say Alice and Kana or something like that, because they somehow interaction between each other late in the game that's like stuck in just in that combination. Surviving characters I have are, well, we don't actually see him, but it's implied that he's surviving Kaiji, who was a former policeman who was inspired to become a policeman by just a neighborhood cop he saw after he punched some person who just said, gave him this "violence is not the answer" speech. That cop found out that the police department implied was working with Asunara, and he found some darkness hidden in the police department. And Alice's story implies that the Asunara somehow infiltrated the prosecution. And so it's implied that then Asunara also infiltrated the police somehow. This friendly neighborhood policeman that Kaiji knew that inspired him to also become a policeman, somehow he uncovered this, and then somehow that led him to quit the police, as opposed to some other result. Isn't very detailed about how that works out exactly. And then someone gave a 911, like an emergency call. I would say 911, but that's the United States. This is Japanese. That brought Kaiji to a scene where that old cop was, and that person who initiated this interaction was likely Sao, the real Sao Hiyori. And Sao Hiyori also managed to hijack the communication system, the intercom or the radio that the police were using, and dispatched to Kaiji that the subject had a gun, and so Kaiji, based on the information, shot the old former policeman who inspired him to become a policeman. And so they kind of learn about how Kaiji shot his old friend, which is hinted about many times throughout the story, but then it's actually finally been shown. Because Kaiji's story has now been shown, it's less likely that the story is going to show more Kaiji lore, right? Typically, like these games, there's a tendency. It's like kind of treating the writer like a robot. And if I were to write a game, I would try to defy all these rules as much as possible to make it so that the game isn't that predictable, but still leave hints to the solution. Because if it comes out of nowhere, that's not good either. And defy Kaiji now has a spent backstory, meaning that there's nothing really more you can add because you gotta now change. You gotta spend time with other characters. Right, because you have to kind of balance between the characters. You have to talk about Kyutaro now, which you don't know his backstory or something like that, right? So it makes it less likely that there's actually more to his backstory. Like he's actually the traitor working with Asunara, or I don't know if this would be called traitor in this case, but the person working for Asunara, who's part of the cast. Of course, you could argue that all of the cast is working for Asunara because they all signed the paper, but whatever. We also have Kyutaro. Kyutaro doesn't really have any story behind him. He's just someone who just kind of derives some plot here and there. And that's it. He has kind of this inconsistent personality. It's kind of selfish and kind of not. Although, I don't think, were we able to get Kyutaro's memories? I believe we have not, so that's something we need to pick up somehow. Kyutaro's lost memories, because the mastermind behind this entire game, like, not permanently, but made a substantial effort, like, a substantial, like, partially deleted their ability to remember the circumstances on which they signed the disclosure form. So Kaiji, Kyutaro, and then there's only two that are guaranteed to be alive. Oh, Gin. Yeah, so Gin is a young kid with autism who wears this animal costume. He doesn't necessarily have to anymore, he claims, but he still likes to. Gin doesn't seem to have much of a story otherwise. He's just Gin. That he's a traitor would be very unlikely, but that would be a weird twist. And then on this particular playthrough that I'm doing, Sao, who's not actually Sao, he's actually Shin, but we're still calling him Sao for some reason, and Alice are alive. Alice killed a dummy or doll of the real Sao Hiyori, and that was to throw Sao in jail for some reason. I don't know why he wanted to do that. But while in jail, the real Sao Hiyori, now no longer a doll presumably, but sometimes he does appear as a doll, managed to trick Alice into signing the paper to get out of jail or something. Anyway, Alice being a traitor character, again, somewhat unlikely. The traitor character is somewhat elusive and might be a complete red herring in its entirety. And then Sao is just somebody who used to work with Sao. So Shin pretends to be Sao, someone who used to work for Sao, but he doesn't really remember what Sao did. And then eventually Sao said, "Y'all, I'll give you what you want if you sign this form." I forgot actually what Sao's request was. And, yeah. What's important about him is he was told that he had 0 chance of survival based on simulation results. Little did he know that the mastermind behind this game added more characters to the game that weren't qualified to win, quote unquote. They were just there to like soften the hearts of the players and give them disadvantages. So the playing field was actually even. And Sao's impression that he got that it was impossible for him to win, or impossible for him to survive and not die, was actually wrong because the other characters were handicapped. Likely, Kaiji's old boss was thrown in there to handicap him, right? Because he was the second. Is the second most likely to survive. Sarah, the most likely to survive. Joe was thrown in so it would handicap him, right? Rao was thrown in so that it would handicap Professor Mishima, and so on. Joe, Kaiji's boss, which is his name? She has a name, I just forget it. It's Megumi. Okay, Megumi Sasahara. Like Joe, Megumi, Rao, those were not qualified to win though. So the floor masters had to hijink things to try to kill them off, so that none of them would they would be there, but they would die. So most of those extra characters died in their first trials. Rao and Joe survived longer, but they were both given the sacrifice cards during main games, which essentially killed them. It's not Rao, it's Now. I keep remembering. So Now and Joe were given sacrifice cards to kill them because they were not qualified. Now was given it like directly. Joe somehow got it less directly, but it turned out he managed to have it somehow. So the question now kind of remains, who is exactly behind all this? And the only extra people that I know of, besides Sao keeps keeps saying that there are people above him, right? Because Sao's like, I would like to run the game just how the simulation said the results would be. But the higher-ups in Asunara wanted the game to have even chances, and so they wanted to add these extra people into it. So he actually takes orders from somebody, and his will is not final. His word is not final on this. Also, Goshu had some sort of requirements for who to hire for the organization. So seems almost like he has had more authority than Sao even does. And then Miley, who's Emiri, apparently is her real name, was trying to chew out Goshu. So she was hired by Goshu. So they're kind of even, but it appears that Sao doesn't have any sort of special authority. He's not the boss. He's not the big bad. He's actually just another worker. He's just a higher big bad than some of the other previous big bads, particularly in personality. So we have Sarah's dad, who it would be very lame if Sarah's dad ended up being the mastermind, because the game would have literally told you that he was the mastermind. It's very prominent, there's been prominent hinting that he is the person behind this, which would make it, if he's the person behind this, be a very lame outcome. But you have to have some hints. It can't come out of complete nowhere. You just have to have the right balance of hints. And the other name out there we haven't seen really appear, we haven't seen an image of this person or really play that big of a role, besides kick off the opening dialogue, is this girl called Ryoko, I believe, who is one of Sara's friends in high school and Joe's new girlfriend. So this Ryoko, I keep spitting this out there, this whole Ryoko's the mastermind thing, but it seems kind of absurd, but that's a name that's out there, and you would think that the mastermind would be a name that's out there. So there's this kind of shock when this name shows up. Of course, you can try to make it a character that supposedly already died, but imagine if the mastermind was Joe. Huh? What if the mastermind was Mishima? What? The mastermind was Now. The mastermind was Kai. Right, they're not killing off very many interesting characters so far. You wouldn't think it would be Rekko or Alice or Kana or Sawa, because they're in this one or the other dies kind of situation. So that would be really weird. Okay, let's actually continue with the game. Last time I did this, I think I got stuck somewhere, so this might be a bit of a grind. Trying to figure out how to trigger the next event. They seem to be a little bit miscellaneous. Yeah, we don't have Raiji's memories, we don't have Um, we may not have Qtaros either. Okay. Okay, nothing here. It's locked, maybe. We have... It's been like a week since I last played this. So I'm a little behind. Okay, so we have that... Basically, the hint that there's a human version of Sao. Again, the real Sao, not the pretend Sao. In this game, we call him... In the game, you choose a name you call the real Sao by. And I didn't choose a good name. I know what I'm going to choose when I do my Kana and Rekko run. Anyway, he was blue. There was one human in the coffins. So it was a human Sao that we first saw. But there's also a doll one. Because someone had a detachable fist. And one of the dolls said that the specific extra information she got, I believe it was a female doll, each doll got this extra piece of information, was that if the floor master and their doppelganger meet, the floor master dies. So the human Sao cannot meet the doll Sao. So the directions on Maple, I didn't actually win that fight, but so maybe when I go back and do this again with Kana and Rekko, I can try to actually, maybe that fight happens again and I can win it. So this is, someone is given a prisoner's dilemma in their first trial. This was given to Qtaro, right? You can't actually use it though. No, it wasn't given to Qtaro, it was given to... well, I forget. Okay, so this is a thing we use to tell who was qualified and who wasn't. And we see Joe and... Let's see here. Yeah, Joe and Now are not on this list, and Kai is also not on that list. And, Megumi should also not be on the list. Right. No, Megumi is on. Okay, Megumi's on the list, so she was fine. So she wasn't a handicap. She was actually a participant. Oh, I got that wrong. Okay, oops. Sorry about that. I messed up. I made a mistake. Okay. It actually would assume that she was a handicap, but she was a participant. She's failed. Okay. Nothing in Maple's room. Go to the wrestling ring. Any memories? Okay. Can't switch the breaker. Picture of Joe gone? Painting a woman collapsed in a pool of blood. Is that Megumi? Yeah, the Joe painting is gone. That is something. Okay. Can't get memories in here. Okay, elevator room. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, click the lockers. You click the open ones, but there isn't a puzzle having to do with the other ones. Okay. So that's all this floor. Let's go up to the 5th floor. We can't do the 5th floor. That was a mess up. The recording suddenly went haywire. Because I have to capture this like a window because this doesn't have graphics in it. It's not a game. Okay. Hmm. This is a bit sticky. I was hoping that if I got to the end of the, like, how much of this game has been made so far, they would give me, like, a to-be-continued screen or something. It wouldn't just get me, I wouldn't just get stuck. Oh. There seems to be a picture of a school in the locker room, too. That was obscure. Okay. Too high up to check. What do we do? Look for a step stool? Let's find some kind of step stool. There are these sofas here, for instance. But they're fixed in place, right? If Kaiji were here to piggyback off of, I could probably reach. I'll put my hands on the wall, get on my shoulders. Let's give it a try. Squat down for me, then I'll get on. Heavy. What? I mean light, oh so light. Calm down, don't get agitated. Inspect the painting. Let's see here. The painting opened. Inside is a switch labeled Secret Locker. What should I do? Yeah, well, I could not advance the plot. I could just stay here forever. Press the switch. Nothing changed. Is it for a different room? Okay. I had to click on that specific painting. There's a dark passage beyond the lockers. Just like the one above, a secret passage. Someone's coming out of there. What brings you here? Miter Realtor. What were you doing in there? Who can say? Exactly what kind of room is in there? You just find that out for yourself, Shin. What now? Do we go inside? I could not. I want to think it over a little. But the plot won't advance, so you gotta do it. Like, gives you the option to not. Oh, we got memory wipe station. A bed illuminated by lights. It's like an operating table. The lamp gives off a glaring light. Shouldn't look directly into it. But okay. Controls. There's some kind of switch. It looks like it might be a power switch. Well, if I don't press the switch, the plot won't advance. So I have to. The lights came on. Why did I have to do that extra step? There's a big box labeled repaired. There's nothing inside. Okay. There's a machine with a keyhole by the door. Unlike everything else. A keyhole? Wonder if Mai is in here. Hold on a second. When did Mai the Realtor come out of here? No good. Knocking's not getting a response. What could this mean, I wonder? There's a machine with the keyhole, okay. Wait, did she say why does this door use a key? Why does this one door use a key? A wide variety of tools. It's like a repair shop. I fix it. Okay. A drink machine. Drinks again. Hey, these are all hot drinks. What's gotten you so excited? Seems this one doesn't have charging functions. Which is to say, drinking from here won't cause any issues for anybody. Well, go for it, Sal. I'd love to see what happens to you. But is anyone gonna drink from something this sketchy, I wonder? If it is to solve the puzzle. I will have cocoa. Want some too? Sarah. I'll go with corn potage. Let's see which is more important, sugar or salt. Relax just a little bit with the drink machine. Hey, there's probably no point in looking around here anymore, is there? Problem with drinking water. There is no restroom on this floor as far as I could find. Meaning that if you have to pee while you're out, good luck. Hey, there's probably no point in looking around here anymore, is there? But Mai might be in here. I think I'll go inspect the cemetery some more. Wait. That's a suspicious thing. Where are we gonna use this later? Wait, even with Obstructor Maple in such a state, surely it's dangerous to be on your own. Then, Ranmaru, you come with me. Huh? Why me? Here, you hold my cocoa. You're drinking way too much. It's like you gotta lose Hinako over some plot thing. What should we do, meow? Search this floor for Kaiji Shinogi, and Cube Taro Hamburger some more, I suppose. Not to say I distrust Mai, of course. They're repairing dolls or something. Repairing Miss Maple. But she's still here. Oh, but her state has changed a little bit. So now I have to travel around alone and hit another... Huh? That empty space. Was there always nothing there? You have to move around and click some obscure thing again. Just find something to click. Do we still have the key card in our inventory? I don't see it here. Oh, we go here and that advances it. Just so happens. I hear some kind of noise. Big Cesaro, watch out! We got conked. That was close, meow. I guess we did get conked. The ceiling fell. I wonder if it's because of Maple's rampage. No, it's because this has all been planned out. Debris has fallen onto the ring. That was a close call. It has this weird smell like ink, meow. Oh, the lantern's light made text appear. Read. It's a handwritten message. It's pretty worn, but I can read it. Man with a cane and long hair. The silhouette doesn't match any of the characters so far. The hair's a little bit too short to be Kai, and Kai doesn't use a cane. Neither does Sao. Goshu doesn't pose like that. Sara's dad has shorter hair. Dad, quote unquote. This is farewell. I'll be departing this facility shortly. Of course, I feel a sense of responsibility for aiding a plan to restructure the criminal underworld. But deciding deaths by majority vote, I can no longer entertain this. Here on the 6th floor, there is an escape route known to no one. I commend you for finding this message. By all means, visit me, and together we shall build a new underworld. Shinobu Gokujo. I have that name written down on my piece of paper. Like, in my notes, and I forgot where I wrote it down from. So I see that name before, but it's been like a week since I played this, I forgot when it came up. Who mentioned Shinobi Gokujo? Shinobi Gokujo? That's the name from that wanted poster, meow. Oh, okay. Okay. It reminded me. What does all that mean? You've got some explaining to do. I explained the Hades incident. Right, so what Kaiji explained, the criminal organizations having this killing game to decide who the leader would be. It's a weird way to do it. A mutual slaughter to decide the dawn of the sinister organizations. Rather, a death game. Yes, and this being written on the wall here. You mean to say this is where it happened? Well, who wouldn't have guessed? That's outrageous news. If it's all true, then this would be a Japanese originating mystery game. There could yet be an exit on the 6th floor. It's an absurdly small hope. It could well have been sealed off long ago. Even if it does remain, who can say if we'd be able to find it? But there's a non-zero possibility. There's hope for us getting home. Exactly right. Wahahaha. Hope. The moment we saw that exit, it was all replaced with abject despair. Now I feel like I've seen the tiniest, thinnest sliver of light. And also, if what Mai says is true, even we can escape with you. I want to believe it. But they can't charge after doing so. So they can escape, but I don't know how they can survive in the outside world. It just, the part that fell just happened to be the part he wrote the message on that. You think that wasn't planned? Obviously it's planned by the writer of the game. By in-game logic as well. Nothing changed here, right? Hinako here? Yes, okay. That gives me at least a conversation. There's still kind of a burnt smell. Hey, Sara. Has Kurumada contacted you at all? Come to think of it, he hasn't. Check on the transceiver. I spoken to the transceiver, but there was no reply. Wondering if he's moving around. No way. Let me have the transceiver for a bit. I'll go check on him and look for him if he's not there. I'm tired of all this cocoa too. Can I leave you to that? Of course. Handed Ranmaru the transceiver. You can be careful. You be careful now. Right, I'll handle this. Ended up searching by myself after all. Okay. What? Maple's gone. You don't mean... Has she started up again? No way, recovering from that state? This is bad. Meow. The ID card's still with Baker Lady. Woof! If we meet her now, it'll be bad. Oh, she'd be on the repair table, right? Nope. Okay, not here. Oh, here we go. What you doing? Hey, if you've got time on your hands, could you help me carry this? No. That's... Yep, Maple. Poor thing. Where are you going to take her? Why, the operating room, of course. I'll fix her with the power of my love. Such absurdity, as if we would let you. Imagine. Huh, you don't want Maple to be brought back? Oh, this poor girl. Incorrect. I'm asking if you intend to make her suffer again. If you want to stop me, kill me. Now that I expect anyone, not that I expect anyone, but Maple would be able to do that. Okay, stand aside. I'm on my way to the operating room. Go, what now? He's carried her off. Erg. Let's get right into the thick of it. I can hear my realtor's laughter and the clattering of tools from inside. God, what should we do? Is there nothing we can do? Something's terrible happening before us, yet I can't do anything. At this rate, Maple's just going to come right after us again. Kaiji, what should I do? Kaiji just appears. Testing, testing, can you hear me? Eh? It's your friendly policeman on the air. How's everybody doing? What is this? And Kaiji just personality flips. I'd love to explain everything, but unfortunately there's no time. If you can hear my voice, I've got a request for you. Bring the ID card to the classroom. I need Sarah to do it and for her to come alone, counting on you. And the trap. But the way these plots go, there's no choice you can make besides go right into the trap, so you just go right into the trap. That was Kaiji Shinogi's voice, yes? I'm sure it was, but there are AIs of these people, you know. Mr. Policeman, so he was okay, meow. If you believe what he just heard, that is. Woof! Why are you doubting it, loner? It's too suspicious. Why would he have Miss Sarah bring him the ID card by herself? Meow. But then who else could have done this? Meow. True, my realtor is right here, yes. The problem is that he has copies of himself, right? He has doppelgangers. We have to get the ID card. Where did Mai go? What a troublesome situation. Here's the ID card back, Sarah. Retrieve the ID card. Well, not much effort was put into that. Mai, you weren't in there? Huh? I was outside. Anyway, that suspicious announcement, you're going to see what it's all about, right? I'll keep guard here, so the rest of you go together. I totally have nothing to do with this. Indeed, let us determine who is behind it. Good luck, everyone. This feels strange. Something's odd with Mai. Alright, let's head here together. Yeah, I'll see you guys to the elevator. Okay, everyone, get on quickly. It's all too strange. Are we sure this isn't a trap to gather all of us together? We are sure that it is a trap, because, you know, plot. Why do you say that? Believe in Kaiji. Shouldn't we not go after all? We can wait until we found Kyutaro Hamburger. I told you, Kyutaro's doing just fine, sheesh. I'm sorry, everyone. I got into the elevator by myself. Hey, what are you? I swear, I'll be back quick. I gotta do the plot thing! No matter how suspicious it is. If I can find out something about Kaiji, I want to know. I can't die anyway, I'm the protagonist. There's nothing to fear. Even if it's the worst possible answer. Forgot that Kaiji is the boss of Asunaro, so the classroom. But I gotta save the game first. Obviously. Bum bum bum. Get some Beethoven 5 in here. Kaiji? There's no one here. And that's when you get banged on the back of the head. Ready? Show yourself. Oh, I don't get banged. Okay. Door of the charging room. Ready to get whacked? Not gonna click the obvious thing quite yet. Okay, I guess we gotta click the document now. There's a dubious consent form on the blackboard. It reads, I agree to devote myself to Asunaro for granting my wish. Oh, I get it. Yeah, their wish is granted, isn't it? Okay. Nope. Can't move. It's like Monog, where I just click some random, like, hole somewhere. ID card? Oh, the podium. Okay. There's a yes, it is. You just click some random place. There's a sound near the teaching podium. Someone hiding behind the podium? Well, if I hit cancel, nothing's gonna happen, right? Yep. So you gotta approach it. Give me courage. Nice footsteps. That's nice footstep sounds. It may not have come across in the recording, but on the audio there was these little footstep sounds. What the? And this is where I get bonked. Don't come here, Sarah. And here we go. This is a sub game. I'll put a save game right here as well. I have to talk to him. That voice, it's you, isn't it, Kaiji? Stay away. Are you the one who called for me? Listen to me. If you survived, then why? Don't come over here, Sarah. Ah. A sharp pain runs through my body. Kaiji? Sarah? I think the last thing I saw was Kaiji's face, but just the bottom part. Sometime earlier. Yo, how you feeling? You got a pretty pained look there. At least give me a reply, Kaiji. Morning. Phew, my head's still spinning. Glad you're okay. Can you stand? I'm alright. Hey, you look pretty drained. Are you okay? Nah, no problems here. Appreciate the concern. Just not the most expressive guy, I guess. Wow, gotta wake up and assess the situation. Still looking a little woozy, Kaiji. Where are Sarah and the others now? They got an ID card and went to the upper floor. Seems the coffin control system worked out. Glad you didn't have to get grilled. Right. No kidding. Well, that's a release, so everybody's okay? Well, about that. Kurumada took a big injury. And Maple's still running wild on this floor. What? So basically, Mai and Kyutaro just ran into the coffin room. And then they closed the door to protect Kaichi, and I closed the door on Kyutaro and Mai as well, right? Impressed you two are okay then. Well, we weathered it out hiding in the coffins. But if they gotten locked, then we just have Sara and the gang unlock them for us, right? I see. But we can't hide here forever. Yep, want to meet back up with the rest. I'm sure they're gonna cry. We gotta hurry upstairs. Thing is, if Maple comes running after us, everybody will be in danger. Then what should we do? I've got an idea. We turn the power off so Maple can't use the elevator. Right, so this is why the elevator didn't work. You mean the breaker in the gallery? But then we'll be stranded. Come on now, we've got this heavy shutter here. We'll be safe, alright? Guessing it's gotta be Sara and the others who closed it from the control room. That being the case, hey, someone open the shutter. Gyutaro waved to give a signal, but nothing happened. Is nobody watching? Are we stuck in here? Let's think of another way out. For now, let's think of a way out of here. Yeah, I can't stand just sit still. So Gyutaro remembered that there were security feeds in the control room, so they might have been able to see this, yes. Let's take a careful look around. A very large shutter blocks the entrance, so Sara and the others must have closed this for us. Yep, thinking as such. There's writing inside. It reads from left to right. I'll write this down. 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's the coffin code. That's not creative. That's just 1 through 7, but with the last 4 numbers flipped. It was too dark to notice this when I was in it. The coffin Hayasaka was in. I'm starting to get this now. This is like the Legend of Matanui. Here's numbers from 1 to 7. Come to think of it, there's 7 coffins too. Okay, 1, 2, okay. I tried that earlier, it didn't work. Did it require me to read the hint? I hate it when games do that. No. It's also confusing when you go back in like the second time, because then you're just like, why isn't it working? It's because you haven't read the hint yet. That's 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. Oh. How'd you look? The wall moved. Seems like it'll open if we push it, a door. Why push the wall? So it's connected to here. Hooray, we got out. I'd like to go straight to floor 5, but let's go shut off power to the elevator. This is the power for the elevator. Turn it off. Turn the breaker off. That ought to keep Maple from going upstairs. Should we return to the cemetery? Right, before she finds us. Wait, someone's coming. Hide. Pant, pant. Is that Maple? What are we gonna do? She's acting strange. Approach Maple. Kaiji, Gyutaro, Mai, don't come near me. I'll do something terrible to you. It's alright. It's alright. Lift it up, Maple. Hi, Kaiji. See, I won't put a scratch on you. You're kind. Seems like we'll be able to talk peacefully. I did terrible things to everyone. It's because we stole Midori Litter's ID card from you, right? Hey, do you really like Midori Litter that much? Yeah. but I have to kill him. Huh? The obstructors are tasked with killing everyone other than the human survivors. My target was the one in the number 4 coffin. Which was Hiyori. Right, so, okay. So that's why they always go after the dolls, then. So then you're acting on our side? Right, I am. But Hiyori put an obstacle in my way. A love program. I was configured to love Hiyori. Configured? That's why I can't kill Hiyori. But, if you all can end this love, I could become a weapon to kill Hiyori. That is my gimmick. What's that nonsense? Your feelings are being treated like some game mechanic. Yeah, but this feeling was a happy one. Far more so than Hiyori anticipated. That's why you went on a rampage? I'm sorry. There's no time. Hey, stay with us. In the locker room, check the center one on the left side. The password is 3141. Right, and that was what was written on the wall in the room of the first trial for Sal. Once you have what's inside, come back here. I don't know why they give it again. I mean, what's the point of it being on the wall if you would, just be given it later? Do you have any more information, Maple? She's at her limit, Kaji. Let's go to the locker room. We have to find something. Forgot which one it was, but... Kyutaro, let's put in the password for this locker. Gotcha, leave it to me. They've gotten in sync. It's open. Obtained a lantern. Now what could this be, a light? Let's go back and ask Maple. This painting looks different. First I'm curious about Maple. Oh. Hi, Maple. Notice that Alice and Sal are not in the scene at all. Iori? Whoa, easy now. Hi, Iori? No, she doesn't notice us. Is she broken? Maple told us to come back once we obtain this lantern. Maybe she wanted us to inspect this room. Let's try using the lantern. Painting of some scenery. Let's give her a look-see. Can you reach though? I'm gonna jump. Whoa, amazing stuff. Ow. Gyutaro, you opened up your wound. Sorry. But there's a switch behind that painting. I'll jump up. Hup! Press the switch. I wonder what that did. We know what that did. There's a dark passage beyond the lockers. A secret passage. Hey, let's check it out. I want to know what Maple wanted to tell us. True. Well then, let's head in. Let's turn the lights on. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Business as usual. Hey, want something to drink? It's all hot drinks, though. Gah, hot drinks, huh? I'll have honey and lemon tea. Kitaro Kaiji, you should have some too. That's for singers. That might not be bad. You like it? It reminds me of club time back in high school. Relax just a little bit with the drink machine. Lamp reminds you of the dentist. They give you green sunglasses. Wide variety of tools. Kinda gets me excited. You get excited by the dentist? I wonder if I should take a nap. There's a big box labeled repair. Open it up. Yeah, it's a severed head of my realtor. It's just a doll head. It's not the real one. No, it's just a doll head. The box got a letter in it. Let's see. To Master Hiyori, forgive the delay. The left eye and surrounding area have been repaired. Once charged, it should function properly. This is some messy writing. What's up with this? A spare doll? It's written by a doctor, of course. Take it with us. Maybe we should take this. We know he takes it because the box is empty when Sarah gets here. Could be useful for something after all. Obtain Might of Realtor's head. There's a switch with a keyhole by the door. Blah, I could do it if it were a fingerprint scan. Yeah, I didn't think that'd work. She tried putting her finger in it. Okay. Nothing's fallen yet. Maple keeps muttering Hiyori to herself. Hey Maple, here, it's Hiyori. Hi, Hiyori's here. I'm glad. Thank you. So you found the lantern. How can we fix you? It's impossible. Never mind that, listen. I'll tell you about the banquet. Banquet? The banquet is the last resort of this sub-game. It's the only way to clear it. What's that? It was written on that big gate. When the dead assemble, the banquet shall begin. Does that have to do with the coffins? The coffins, maybe? Correct. What do you mean by that? What normally goes inside the coffins are the dead. And there are 7 coffins in the cemetery. When there are 7 people in them once more, the banquet will be held. By doing that, even the dummies can be saved. How's that work? I mean, we have to kill our partners. Do you really hear that? Did you really hear that? What? And if you don't want to go back to being a corpse, then therefore the game ends. Have the one you're paired with take your place. Wow. So the one they're paired with has to go in the coffin that they were... Okay. Take my place? Simply make her into a corpse instead, kill your partner. Someone to take your place. Your true mission was to create substitutes for yourselves. Killing them just means putting them in your coffin. Anyone will do, doll or human, dead or alive. That's all it takes? What in the world? There's never any reason for us to fight with the dummies. If you clear the game, the collar bombs will stop. Then what about running out of power? If we run out of battery, we die, right? Will they still charge us after we clear it? I don't know. Hiyori might not think of me or you or anything as anything more than gimmicks. No, But you see, you'll just stop. Your body will remain. There's a possibility you can be brought back. There's just no way, right? Who's going to bring us back? There's no way Asunara would show up sympathy. They intended to dispose of us from the start. They've just been enjoying watching as we struggle helplessly. We'll bring you back. I don't know yet, but we ain't gonna abandon you, not a chance. Kyutaro? More work for us, huh? Kaiji? Well, hey, I'm a pro at working overtime. It's okay, you have allies. Don't be scared. How nice seeing you three. I feel like Maple? Hey, Maple. Did she die? We'll bring her back. Her body's still here, too. There's still the possibility. Something fell to the floor. Obtained a small key. Was Maple holding this? Looks like we can use the key Maple had. Alright, it unlocked it. Darkness fills the area beyond the door. Eusophalin? I see a person's silhouette. Who's there? Oh no. So this is, Mihiru Namida. You? If it ain't Sophalin. I'm not your enemy this time. Please don't hit me. I won't. Just gonna ask a few questions. There's a large machine in the center. What's this? It's like a capsule. Doesn't budge when I touch it. A confusing machine. Maybe I'll talk to Soflin instead for now. What do you want from me? She's on guard. Why are you here? Why are you here? I was just asked to do maintenance by someone, that's all. Mod realtor, I'll bet. Mod realtor, so that's what you call him? Maintenance for this machine in the center? What? I won't tell you. I won't show respect to the enemy. Bingo. How dubious. Let's check this machine out. Okay. Doesn't budge when I touch it. I won't say anything. Ah! Okay, let's try pressing this. Ooh! Some wild stuff happening here. Please stop it! Then tell us about it already. Understood, please watch. So it just makes more doppelgangers? Well, hell this! There's a headless Mitari litter inside. A doll body. That's right. It was in my room. In that room connected to this one. Could this machine be the machine that birthed us? Yes, it's called the AI Seaver. The AI Seaver? You just put a doll inside and select an AI. Wait about 3 minutes, it'll ding and it's done. So you can make a personality of one person in the body of another. Oh, it's like a microwave. Sounds like a microwave. That's not funny. What about our lives? Are they truly that trivial? Sophlin, why are you doing maintenance on this? Because I heard it would be used in the banquet. I suppose you intend to go through with that terrifying thing. Terrifying? But please be at ease. I don't have the doll's head or the ID card, so I can't do any more than this. So please don't bully me. Well, we know where the head is. Jutaro? You look pained. Are you injured? I'm alright. I can examine you. Go on, have her examine you, Jutaro. Right. Alright, sorry, but I'll have to stay here and get treated for a little while. Honestly, it's been pretty rough. Don't go overboard with the acting tough. Leave it to us. You rest up, Jutaro. It feels like staying put hurts more. Look, I know how you feel. Oh, that looks like it hurts. That's quite a deep wound. Who did that? Maple holds Midoriya's head unmoving, her face frozen in a happy expression. Pick it up. Tained his head. Sorry, Maple. Are you sure? I feel kind of bad. Midoriya's an evil man. He's not a good fit for Maple. Well, okay. Come on, let's go back. You're worried about Jutaro too, right? Yeah. If he's ogling her, I'll never stand for it. That's her concern? Huh? Jutaro and Soflin aren't here. Where'd you go, Jutaro? Are they in the back? There's the torso of the doll Midoriya inside the AI Seaver. What to do? Attach the head. Will this do? I suppose it wouldn't move, huh? Glad it's just a doll. But what does this have to do with the banquet? My guess is to fill the 7 coffins. The coffin Midoriya was in can't be left empty either. Oh, so this doll will be his substitute. No, you have to put... Wouldn't you have to put Maple in there? That's right, but maybe even without this thing, we can have somebody substitute. What are you doing? So you all really intend to do the banquet? I mean, isn't the banquet the only way we can clear the game with everyone alive? It's nothing so kind. It's the most awful game. You'll be killed. Someone will. Absolutely. No way. That's not what we heard. Maple said... At any rate, don't get in the coffins. There was another way? There any other way, Soflin? Well, if we do nothing, the dummy's collars will explode. If it helps the odds of saving them even a little, we gotta do it. In that case, please at least do this. As much as possible, try to keep it a secret who's in the coffins. The surveillance system is disabled currently. Now is your chance. Even obscuring just one person will help. That's a tough request. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Obscure who's in the coffins. How about this then? We put the Midoriya doll in the coffin. And I'll hide in the room somewhere. The Midoriya won't see me anywhere, and he'll think Kaiji's inside, right? I see a deceptive maneuver. How interesting, but there's one more thing you need. It's... I see. Yes, I imagine it'll be difficult. No worries, I can arrange for that. Really? Yep, now let's assemble everything we need. And if we give the Midoriya doll a personality with the AI Seaver, we'll have a perfect substitute ready to go. Our deception plan should work, right, Softlin? Oh, there's one other important thing. That doll head is out of battery. It's gonna have power. It's gotta have power too. Talk about short-lived celebration. But if you use a charger on floor 5, for real, you got one of those? Alright, I'm sure the others will bring us the ID card. So we can just charge his head. Let's do it. There's no more reason to suspect everything. It's scary, but I've never felt such optimism. Hope sure is important. Please be careful. If you need treatment, come back here. Okay. Hey, Kaiji. Sorry, but could you drop by the cemetery? Oh, well, alright. Cemetery. This is a lot more linear than the... Ow, let me sit myself down for a sec. What's wrong? Kaiji, about our plan from earlier. Right, the deception using Mida Realtor's doll. To fool the enemy, first deceive your allies. Kaiji, could you make it seem like you got executed in the coffin? Yep. What are you saying, Kyutaro? Deceive everyone? Deceive everyone. Yeah, I wonder if it'll work. You're such high spirits. Oh, they intentionally... The other thing that Kaiji needed was probably to get everybody to sign the disclosure agreement. I believe that's what it is. It's simple, I tell. Either that or it's get Sarah unconscious, but... We put the dolls lying here in coffins and wait till the execution device starts. Kaiji, you'll go up above and charge the head. When you come back, use the AI Seaver to make another Mida Realtor. Then just swap what's inside the coffins and you can vanish, Kaiji. Stop it, I feel bad for Sora and everyone. Yeah, they just opened up the lid, right? That's obviously not what I mean. We'll make something happen for the lid. What? Kaiji, now would be a good time to use that lantern you've got. Oh, what's this? You see it? They changed color. This material is gonna let us pull a trick. Did he hear something from Softlin? But even if we lock the lid, how do you intend to get to the upper floor without anyone noticing? I got a plan. A way to send Kaiji to the upper floor alone. Kyutaro? Can I trust in this plan? You bet. Fine, I'll do it too. Once we pulled it off, we'll have to give everyone an apology. Alright, once you're ready, give me a holler. I'll give you the detailed plan then. Ready? Execute the plan. Alright, let's do it. Kyutaro, Mai. And so me and Miles support Kaiji from the lower floor here. Okay. I'll go to the upper floor and charge up Mida Realtor's head. Time to start. Don't you dare get seen, Kaiji. Now then, I need to get to the elevator. The elevator has completely stopped working. Alright. Kaiji, will turn on the power to the elevator. When we do, the people on the upper floor will surely come down, so... At the same time, you'll go up in the other elevator, so you can pass them right by. And that's why there's 2 elevators. A near-miss plan. Hope it works out. Anyway, I'll wait here for now. Kyutaro and Mai can decide the timing. You're taking a while, still nothing? Can't exactly leave the spot, though. That sound. No time for that now. Okay, it's back up. Let's get on. I'll wait here for a little. The other elevator started up. Wait it out. Wonder who's on it. Get out quickly. We must not spare him a second. Not good. They're already come down. Wait out. Doesn't seem they notice me. I'll just take my sweet time. Mida Realtor, did he row down with them? Wait it out. Don't hear anything else. Yawn. There we go. Sheesh, what am I doing? I pressed the button and the elevator started moving. Nobody knows I'm here, right? I'll search for the charging room without letting anyone see me. Beyond the lockers is the way to the charging room. Kurumada isn't moving at all. Am I too late? You look like you've seen a corpse. Well, shoot. I've been spotted. Huh, something you ought to say first, ain't there? Thank you, I was able to get out of the coffin safely. Huh, good. So, like, why are you all by yourself? What about Mai? You seen her? She's safe, she's down below. Yeah, hey. Then I guess we'll meet up. Where's everyone else? They all headed down. It's just me here. Of course, I might be at my limit soon. Just Kurumada, then? I should tell him about the banquet. Explain the banquet to Kurumada. You serious with that? Sure am. Well, ain't that perfect, huh? Thought we'd just be wiped out in the end anyhow. If we can save even a single one, we gotta take that bet. You've gotten pretty kind, huh? Shut up. Well, whatever, I'm feeling good, I'll tell you this, too. If a floor master meets their doppelganger, they die. Right. What's up? Nothing? Be grateful, because that was info only I had. This isn't good. Now I can't tell about Midori Litter's head. Oh, okay. That's a charger. Think it's so huge, but only has enough for one full charge. One full charge. Why does he know that? Don't tell me you used it? Yeah. Only half, though. What? You think I'd hoard it all for myself? So there's still half. I draw suspicion if I asked him how to use the charger directly. Well now, aren't these? Obtain the charger instruction manual. Got the instructions, should be able to hook it up, but I'm sure Kurumada will see. No choice. Connect Midori Litter's head to the charger. Huh? Hey, ain't that Midori Litter's head? Did you kill him? Wrong, this is a doll head. Don't mess with me, then why are you spending precious battery on that thing? Explain the situation. Calm down and I'll explain. We're gonna use the AI Seaver, the machine that burst you guys, to create another Midori Litter. What? That doesn't make any sense. Kurumada crawls closer. If you make another... Ain't that making a doppelganger? Kurumada crawls closer. What should I do? You're trying to kill Midori Litter, aren't you? Didn't we save you? Even my wounds are because of you. And yet you're gonna forsake us? No, this is just for the banquet. I know, it's gotta be a lie. Listen to me, stop that right now. Quit it, get away. You traitor. Kaiji? You gonna kill me again? That's wrong. No, it's not. You can't save anyone. All that matters is to you is yourself. Don't touch me, murderer. I said don't touch me! Ah, did I kill him? Please, Kaiji, don't forsake them. Please. Yeah, I wouldn't forsake anyone. I charged it. Now I have to get back to the lower floor. Come down this plan is all so no one sees me. Testing, testing, can you hear me, huh? It's a friendly policeman on the air. How's everyone doing? What? I'd love to explain everything, but unfortunately there's no time. If you can hear my voice, I got a request for you. Bring the ID card to the classroom. I need Sarah to do it and for her to come alone, counting on you. What was that? That was my voice. What do I do? And of course he moves to the classroom. Nobody here. What in the world's going on? Watch out above, careful when you're alone. Oops, that messed up the recording again, probably. So you really were alive. How do you feel, Kaiji? Yeah, Ranmaro was supposed to... Yeah, okay. Ranmaru? Did you make that broadcast? Yep, found a nice voice changer function. You got some business with me? I might. Hand over Mida Realtor's head. Not seeing where you're going with this. I heard all over the transceiver. You killed Kurumada, Kaiji. I didn't kill him. I trusted you. Sara too, she trusted you the most. But look at you with scrutiny and it's clear. Kaiji, you're with Asunaro, aren't you? I don't get what you mean. Sara, she signed the consent form. She was brought here by someone's wish. Put into a desperate situation for someone's sake. And at last she signed the invitation. Kaiji, are you the one who brought Sarah here? That's unthinkable. No way I'd do that. Ranmaro, this is just jealousy. You just want to be the closest to her, the one who protects her, isn't that right? So what? You think you can save Sara? I can do it. I'll save her from this death game. You can't. Shut up. Come on, hand over Mida Realtor's head already. Wait, someone's coming. Hide. Kaiji? There's no one here. Why'd Sarah come here? What are you planning? Ranmaro held out his left hand. And steamed. What's this? Kaiji, are you there? Don't come here, Sara. That voice is you, isn't it, Kaiji? Stay away. Are you the one who called for me? Listen to me. Survive, then why? Don't come here, Sarah. Ah. Sara? Stay with us, Sara. Time to lock you away. I'll deal with you last. Oof. Where am I? You okay? You came too, Sara. Kyutaro? You're safe. I'm so relieved. Hey, don't overdo it getting up. Hey, Big Cesar, you want water, meow? I see, I lost consciousness of some kind of electric shock. Seems the ID card got pilfered from you. He's right, it's gone. Nothing we can do about it. But still, you got to meet back up with Kyutaro, so don't be sad. My? Then where's Kaiji? He wasn't anywhere now. What? Unfortunately, we just found you alone collapsed in the classroom. But look, Big Sis Sarah, we found out something amazing, Meow. The banquet, there's a way we can win this game and proceed with the dummies, Meow. Banquet? Musuk really knows about it, woof. Yeah, which is why I want to gather everybody. Ronmaro said he'd bring everyone here, but... I've brought him. Yo. Rise and shine, Sarah-senpai. Hurry up and get on with this explanation. Hold on a second. I don't see Kurumada or Alice. I couldn't find Alice anywhere, and also Kurumada... Kurumada is... you can't mean... That's not true, is he? I mean, he was finally able to see our... Don't go writing me off. I'm more stubborn than that. Kurumada, you're alive? Wamaru. Well, that was a quick resolution to that. What are you doing, Kurumada? The locker room on the lower floor. Hurry. What? I said hurry. Before it's too late. Go to the doll play. Go to the Sopholin's room with the AI Seaver. When I arrived at the locker room, I saw something before even entering. Something unbelievable. The very worst sight of all. Dead Kaiji. Oh, it's Alice. Okay. Alice? Why? So can Rekko die instead? How did this solves the either or problem. They just kill him off at this place and it kind of converges the past, I believe. Legs dangling from the ceiling. I mean, does that mean that Sao and Kana have a high chance of death too? When I look up and see his face, it was hard to see it as still living humans. No. Why were we all going to escape? We were all going to escape together. Why is this happening? Tell me. Wrong. Wrong. This isn't real. I didn't want this. I want us all to leave this place alive. I want to live with my allies. That's how I really felt. You did this, Ronmaro? I heard the whole thing. After he gave that fake broadcast and stole the ID card from Sarah, he used that card in the control room to activate the hanging trap. Targeting Alice, who was alone in the locker room. You're wrong. I was targeting Mida Realtor. I was waiting for him to finish repairing Maple. And what was that about winning? You thought I was dead, so you didn't turn off the transceiver. So you mustered that happily to yourself. What do you mean? Winning means the thing we heard from Maple. Ronmaro? You did this? Did you do this? We're gonna win, aren't we? Sigh. Anybody would have worked, as long as I didn't get found out. To think I'd mess up on the first one. Why would you do this? Knowing the clear condition of the banquet. Banquet? Is that thing going to end the death game? It'll just keep going to the main game. This is the only way left to save Sarah. Ronmaro? You gotta be... You're horrible. Did you forget us saving you? We became allies. How could you kill one? It's you who's looking to save himself, surely. Hey now. When did you side with them, Hinako? You. No one's going to side with you. You won't let us go around... We won't let you go around killing us. Yahoo! It's getting exciting in here. Mida Realtor? Alice is dead. Serves you right, You. Mida Realtor, wanna make a deal? Eh? Here. I'll give you your ID card back, so take out those meddling dummies. Why, you? I see, meddling dummies, you say. Come to think of it, we never got to your execution from the game of tag, did we? Huh? Hey. And solve this. Hold on, you gotta be... Wasn't this over already? It just failed, right? I have to win. Head explode. Ah! You really ought to know your place, Ranmaru. Now then, it's time for her debut. Maple's been reborn. Run away, everyone. Gwa, what's that going on here? It stuffed some powerful AIs. I stuffed some powerful AIs into her. She may look hideous, but I think it's what's on the inside that counts. I'm gonna slaughter all you. Oh my, so you're my prey. Help me, guys, Hiyori. Now go, Maple. Run wild till your battery gives out. Her battery? What do you do against this thing, meow? Settle down. As much as her appearance changed, she's the same inside. We'll make her spin her battery, she won't be able to move anymore. In other words, make her do actions that cost lots of energy and she'll run out in no time. The angry AI started up. No mercy for you. I'll kill you. You're dead. She's giving you guys a serious glare. He has a strong hatred of humans, if I can stimulate that somehow. Okay, save game. Wonder if we can apologize. Okay. The mood's so tense, let's loosen it up with some jokes. Make him hate. Use my fist to wreck at least one of those monitors. Pick the target to use splash on. Stop it! The water went down, went inside the body, consuming energy. I did it, meow. The sneering AI started up. Oh my, I see Miss Dow isn't there. Did you all kill her? Gah. Don't let him bewilder you, Futaro. I get that, but he has a deceptive personality. We can't go against him carelessly. What is that attitude? I'm a teacher, you know. Delinquent students must be given thorough guidance. That didn't work. The steering eye responded strongly, consuming energy. Lecturing me when he's trying to kill me. Sorrowful AI started up. I'm sorry. I can't do anything but hurt you. Maple, be strong. You don't want to do this, right? Maple attacked Mai. Maple? Mai just barely avoided the attack. Maple doesn't like fighting, but she can't defy Mighty Reloader's orders. Right. Stop, Kurumada. Sorry about that. Had to get you back for my stomach. I stood back up. The frightened AI started up. Everyone please stop, I don't want to die. Big Cesar, can't we save that guy, Meow? With them running on the same battery, I don't see any way we can. Yep. Eek, that's scary, I can't do this. Let me go, somebody save me from this. It went well, but I don't feel good about it. Hey, hurry up and die already. Maple attacked Hayasaka. Stay away. Good job, keep running just like that, Meow. Got nothing to talk to you about. Now hurry up and die. Even I can make mistakes sometimes. Oh, it's not like I came back. Make fun of him. No, show me your cool side, Hiyori. I think I might know who the mastermind is. Miss Sar, you're the mastermind behind this all. Well, that wouldn't be too weird a theory, actually. That would make some sense. No, Big Cesar is the nicer mind in front of it all, Meow. Don't be deceived, kid. Hurry over here. Don't underestimate me, because I'm a kid, Meow. Steering AI is kind of hard. No, my body won't listen to me. Even if I rushed fixing her, this is just terrible. Time to scrap this piece of junk. You fine with that, Maple? Ah, no way. I still have promised to. Now, Maple, don't do that. She'll just end up like Kurumada that way. You have to finish her off. Stop, Mighty Realtor. Kyutaro? I'm sorry. My? Good for you. You did the job right. No. What would you like as a reward, Maple? I don't need one. Hey, Miori. Shall we die together? Huh? Let's die, Hiyori. You die by yourself, I'm good. Eh. Won't you resist? She'll kill you. How cold. What's that? You're trembling. Made the mistake of thinking there was no way she'd resist. She's gonna kill you. Ain't nobody gonna help? You fine with that, dummies? If I die, your callers will. I'm the one who's mad. Go apologize to Mai in the afterlife. Haha. Don't run. You won't get away. Well, it might be the doll, Hiyori, so it doesn't matter. Let's follow Misara. Please wait. Before that, Alice. He's already gone, you know. Don't be selfish, I'm going. Gone? You want me to just accept it? This tragedy? Gotta... His life destroyed by a Mighty Realtor, his relationship with his sister torn apart. He lost Rekko and rid himself of even those memories. Alice surely deserved to live a much, much happier life. I sowed the seeds for this. In that moment, I had the thought that I wanted to win, that I wanted to escape from the pressure of protecting my allies. It's me who drove Ranmaru to this. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Alice. Again. I have no right to embrace him. Sorry again. Wait, Sara. Kyutaro? Muscle Gorilla? I don't know what Mighty Realtor told you, but we believe in you, Sara. Even if they might be different sizes, we're all carrying sins. You might be right. Yes, you might be right. Us saying things like I believe you might have put burden on you, it's true. But nobody's gonna blame you. We'd have no right to hate you, even if you gave up on us. Don't be absurd, we are allies, so that's right. No chance we'd live long if we split off from one another. So don't go leaving us. Don't keep your heart at a distance. Makes this Sara? Okay. I pull again toward me tightly. Don't cry again. Yeah. I'll overcome this. I won't become who Mighty Realtor says I am. I swear it on Alice's death. Big Sasara, let's go, meow. Right, let's go after the others. He already accepted already. He's gonna go in the coffin, isn't he? When we arrived at the cemetery, Mighty Realtor was completely cornered by Maple. Stop this, Maple. Goodbye. He's gonna be the doll, so it's not gonna matter that much. I love you, Maple. Maple? Don't kill. We're gonna do this just Sara. We'll defeat Mighty Realtor by our own hand. No, I will. Together. Wow. No, my body's... Haha. She sure got close, too bad. I wouldn't say that. Just a second ago, you were scared. Of Maple's attack she was ready to die for. You showed weakness, your fear of death. That's right. I was always thinking that Mighty Realtor might be indifferent even to his own death. But I was wrong. Even Mighty Realtor doesn't want to die. Talk about nonsense. What does knowing that do for you? If you see a weakness to take advantage of, just go ahead and try. After all, the only means left to you now is the banquet. The banquet. Feels like we're on a last resort now. Where's Mr. Policeman? There's no time to look around. Well, Maru did something to him. He's gotta be okay, meow. I trust him. Woof. Right, this is our last chance. Until we're ready, I should talk with everyone. Round table thing? Okay. I'm sure you know, but the real event lies ahead of us. So. Is everything else up to now practice? It's a weird expression, but he wanted us to entertain him. And above all, he wanted to enjoy it himself. He's a big ball of desires. Still, I have to say, Ron Morrow, he did something pretty outrageous. Even if I didn't expect him to kill Alice. Who needed a doll that brings harm to humans? Ah. Aren't you sad, Sal? Sad. I can't even make that kind of feeling anymore. To me, to be, there's no big difference between Mighty Realtor and you all. Is that supposed to be to be? Only the order, ahaha. Sal. Looking at Sal makes me uneasy about whether my vote then was correct. Banquet, huh? Got a bad feeling. True, there's a lot to be uneasy about, but it's the most preferable. Suppose so. Though if not for the stupid betrayal, maybe I could have been a little happier. It's a shame about Alice Senpai. Yeah, it really is. But keep your head on straight, the banquet's ahead of us. They just gotta get rid of Alice to even out the whole, Alice or Rekko thing. Because the author was just tired of it. Tired of two different versions. Mr. Policeman may be a lady killer, but I'm uneasy without him here, meow. Yeah. And also, Muscle Gorilla and Muscle Punk are both injured, meow. They've got muscles, so they should be fine. Now, muscles are amazing. Woof. How about you, Gin? Feeling okay? I'm totally fine. Woof. Good, you've gotten hard again. Big Cesara depend on me anytime, meow. Again, when Gin gets out, he'll go right to the gym and do some squats. You almost ready, Sara? Kyutaro? I'm still a little. Yeah, it's a good idea. Now's the time to brace yourself. Kyutaro, is there something you haven't told me? I want to know all about what happened when you were acting separately. It's all just like I told you. If you won't tell me, then I won't ask. I'm sure I can believe Kyutaro. When you're ready, Sara, give me a holler. We'll start preparing for the banquet. Well, Kaiji has to do that other thing he said he has to do. Maple's burnt out body. Never thought it'd go like this. Is your body okay? No, it has a big hole in the torso. As if that's what matters right now. He betrayed us, broke our promise, and then had to go and die. We're the ones who were betrayed. It's not like he injured the dummies. That ain't the issue. Alice should have been here too. One last time, I wanted to take pride in seeing that promise through. Guess you can't really punch a corpse. Still too much for me to bear. Ayasaka. You mean Maru? Yes, you always compromised with us. So why take Alice's life? And in the end, even if he was killed by his color's explosion, so then if Ranmaru had just died from his collar exploding to begin with, I suppose it's not good to think that way. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, should I? Banquet, huh? I can't drink, so it's gonna be okay? Anzu? It's not that kind of party. You never know, it could be the start of an acute alcohol poisoning death game. I mean, that would be scary, but... I know, I'm not all that bright, but... If I think about it too deeply, it depresses me. Get it? Because I mean, I've got dead allies and all, I don't like this reality. Anzu. And also the way you start the banquet. Somebody has to go inside. Each of the 7 coffins here, right? Who's going in? We'll have to decide. Yeah. Is that not all of them? We have to go through all of the speech trees? It'll be a tough fight, yep, but I think it's true. Mighty Realtor was afraid. Fear can change a person, you must have a weakness to exploit, Miss Sarah. About Mighty Realtor. We'll kill him, what else is there? Always saying you'll beat him or won't lose, no use doing that. Unless you show real bloodlust, he won't be afraid. Okay. There's no other way. Suppose so. Aren't you happy? Despite appearances, I'm at least a little happy, Sarah-senpai. Do you use this? It's the coffin kaiju was in. Though Mighty Realtor was in it originally. Okay. Yeah, I'm worried too. Okay, this is getting very boring, so I'm just gonna kind of skip through all these trees. Oh, okay. Yes, let's begin. You said to talk to Kyutaro. I'm sure everybody knows, but now we're gonna have to choose who goes into the 7 coffins. Doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. Somebody's gotta go in, human. Or doll. We don't know what'll happen. We should put the dead dummies' bodies in first. What do we do about the rest? All the dummies go in. That'll do, right? Put in Sarah because she's the protagonist. Why don't decide on your own? Don't want my pride to sink even lower. If you resist, I'll sock you. Eek. It's fine, right? If we're just getting in. Hinako got in the coffin. I'm feeling timid, so I'll go in. Hayasaka got in the coffin. Ooh, alright. Anzu forced herself into a coffin. Right. Thank you, everyone. Alright, now we'll put the bodies in. We put the dummies' bodies into the coffins. I think that was like Ranmaru's body. Mai's body. But it wasn't... Mai didn't have a definitive death, though. She was just stabbed through. Last one's you, Kurumada. My legs feel weak. Huh? What's the matter, Kurumada? It's weird. My body's... Hey, hang on. Kurumada? No, we're going to the banquet together. Nope, we're just gonna have to throw him in. He's completely stopped moving. It can't be. Hey, he's dead. No, he has long since hit his limit. In this state, he was only living for a continued miracle, by a continued miracle. Petering out at the very last moment, how unlucky. Why, you don't say it like that. Well, but what is lucky is that he didn't run out of battery. He died of external wounds. So his collar ain't gonna activate? Means we might be able to bring him back. We'll definitely save him. Meow. So just wait. Woof! Muscle punk. We place Kurumana's body in the coffin. All that's left is the last coffin. I'll inspect it. Try to open it. No good, it won't open. We have to think of a way to pry it open, meow. Yeah. But you know, the banquet isn't starting, so isn't this coffin empty? Then, Mr. Policeman really did escape, meow. But thanks to that, now we need to discuss who should go in. Whoa, the coffins. They completely buried themselves. No way. The gate, hurry to the gate. Did Ranmaru put Kaiji back in the coffin? Okay. Someone implied to be Sara's adopted father, because the silhouette matches. Hey yo, I've been withering away, waiting. What is this place? What in the world is this place? Why, the antechamber for the banquet. Oops, pardon me, I'm Meister, who will be overseeing proceedings for the banquet. Now I'm going to have you select a challenger. What are you going to make us do, meow? Whoa, now, can't tell you that yet. The game is Russian roulette. It's a test of luck between the challengers. Allow me to introduce the other challenger. Fight a realtor. Wit with it, with the artworks. Haha, now which coffin will you pick first? First? These. The challengers will go in these coffins. More coffins? Why, they're just the same kind that were in the cemetery, no traps here. And they're brand new and unused, lucky you. If you're scared, want me to pick first? Wait. At any rate, let's look him over. Let's look him over to make sure there's nothing suspicious. Let's save the game. And I'll pick up with this game next recording.